What's up, guys? It's Dings Daily. Today we're going to be reacting to the ESPN's top 74 players of 74 years of basketball. Let's get to it. So they did 74 to 41 yesterday. Today morning they did 40 to 11. Tomorrow they're going to do 10 to 1, and then we'll just show you guys like by day. But first, let's go to this one. Let's just start off. Okay, so 74 is Artist Gilmore. We'll just go through the list, and then after that, I'll say what I think about it, or say what I agree about it. I'm wondering if it says accolades or something like All-Star Game. That'd be better to see. So right now I'm just scrolling through the list, and then at the end we're gonna compare what we think or what we don't. But obviously looking through this list, these are like all-time greats here. And then after we finish, we'll just have our take on it. Also, one thing I don't really know how it's gonna work is because of injuries. So it's like Derrick Rose gonna be ranked high or is gonna be ranked low? Like, that's one thing. And that's it, the 74 to 41. And so let's just go through it. We think obviously all-time greats. Okay, so 74 Artist Gilmore, Bulls, Spurs, and Celtics. He averaged 22 points and 17 rebounds, but not the NBA, the ABA, so might not be as good. He remained a force in NBA career. Okay, yeah, I would agree, but let's see here. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 2.8 blocks. Okay, so he led the league in blocks and he was Defensive Player of the Year 4 times. So he's not really like an offensive player. He'll just get rebounds, kind of like a Rudy Gobert. But if you really think about it, I know Rudy Gobert is a really good NBA player, but how valuable is he to the Jazz? Or in this case, how valuable is he to all the teams he played for? That's the question we're going to talk about, because look, if you look at it, I don't think any of the teams he played for won ring, and he just got defensive player. He didn't because the thing is, look, with the Jazz, at least they have Donovan Mitchell, but if they only had Gobert and they built their roster on Gobert with other guys that are okay, not too great, that won't work out because Gobert's just gonna rebound. He can't score that well either. So if you have a big guy like this, he needs to know how, he needs to score. I know he played good defense, but you could say the same thing about Dennis Rodman. But the only reason Dennis Rodman is looked at differently is because he's on the Bulls and the Pistons, and he's always on a winning team. But that's because he had other people. So yeah. Pistol P, Alex English, Dave Covens was a really admired or loved player in Boston. But yeah. I like Alonzo Mourning, but personally I don't think he should be here. He might be if we look back here, I personally think Powell had a better impact than Alonzo Mourning. Because, I know it says he's like ferocious and stuff. He has Mutombo and Patrick Ewing. That's like the same type of player. He could score though. He sees 17 points. But if you look at Powell, he got 17, 9 rebounds. He could assist, he could block. And he is just like an overall better player at the center position, I feel. So I feel like, what is it called? Alonzo Mourning should be kind of like swapped out or like a bit like worse than Pau Gasol, if you ask me. Robert Parrish, he was like known for his longevity. Key figure, yeah, okay, yeah. Willis Reed, yeah, okay, yep, he's pretty good. He helped them. Okay, Bob McAdoo, I don't know how to really say that. 22 points, 9 rebounds. He got traded to the Knicks, and then he came back on the Lakers. Okay, cool. Manu, yeah, I think he deserves to be there. Manu, Tim Duncan's gonna be 40 to 11, but Manu and Tony Parker, they definitely deserve to be here. Clyde Drexler, that's one of the greatest players who has not, what is it called? Won a ring. Yeah, they made it to the finals. Just Michael Jordan was there. I mean, and he had a pretty good career. 60 points, 20 points, 6 rebounds, almost 6 assists, and 2 steals. Yeah. Okay. Ray Allen, known for hitting that shot for Miami. Also, he was there with like Boston 2008. He's also a really good scorer in most threes ever made. Vince Carter. He's never won a ring. One of the oldest players, spanning 4 decades. He's 42 years old. And it's sad to see his last season went like this, but yeah. And he didn't choose to like go to a good team here too. Like he could have honestly gone back to the Raptors, won the ring with them. And yeah. Gary Payton, Paul Pierce, obviously they deserve it. Tracy McGrady, James Worthy. Wes Unseld. I know he's really good, but I don't really think he deserves to be here. He's 6'7", so not really ideal, but he still got a lot of rebounds. He won MVP and Rookie of the Year after averaging 14 points and 18 rebounds. He captained the Bullets, the greatest franchise, greatest era. 4 NBA. Oh, my bad. I didn't know much about him because. My bad. Okay, so Reggie Miller, one of the greatest shooters. I personally think Bill Walton should be here, especially because of the injuries and stuff like that. I feel like he could either be switched with Unseld or be like up here, like like Wise Morning or Dikembe. Like not that low. George Gervin. He was a really good scorer for the Spurs. He played for the ABA and 4 scoring titles. Dominic Wilkins. He was more than he was a really good dunker, but he got second in MVP. Dang. But his team didn't do that good in the playoffs. But look at his numbers: 25 points, around 3 assists, 7 rebounds, and about like a 1.3 steals a game. This video will be released like when the whole entire thing will be released. So yeah, Anthony Davis. Oh my. Okay, so there's lots for him. There's lots to be remembered. He just came to the Lakers. He's like the best type of center. He can like shoot, he can rebound, he can block, he can have steals, he can score, he can assist. He's an all around. He has defensive player. He might even have chances to win MVP. Owen Hayes led it in scoring at 28.4 in each. Oh my god. Rick Barry. Okay. If you guys don't know about Rick Barry, his actual story, I mean, the only thing, I didn't know this until recently, but I know he shot underhand free throws. And the thing is, once he got into a fight in like a playoff game or something, and so none of his teammates helped him because everybody like on his team hated him because he was always like mean to them or something like that. So no one even like helped him when he was in a fight. And then he thought about that at halftime. He noticed that, and he shoots like so many shots per game for the team. He was their lead scorer in the second half of that playoff game, crucial game. He didn't even score. He didn't even shoot. He just kept passing, and so because of that, they lost. So there's like a theory that did he lose on purpose or no? But yeah, Russell Westbrook. Oh my God, I feel kind of so bad for Russell Westbrook because he does so good. The triple doubles. He gets good in the playoffs, but his team never wins. Especially in 2012, that was tough. Just moved to the Rockets for Chris Paul and all that stuff. But yeah, his career averages are not, but like 2 seasons in a row full like triple doubles. That's crazy, crazy. Valkuzi. Yeah. So for the 40 to no, for the 74 to 41, some things I don't disagree with, but these are the players that were like good. But oh, look at that Zion highlight. Okay, these are the players that are good, but I personally think the more like disagreement or stuff like that will happen 40 to 11 and then 11 to 1. Like, where are you gonna put MJ? Where are you gonna put Kobe? Where are you gonna put LeBron? Where are you gonna put Kareem? There's gonna be so many like Bill Russell. There's gonna be like so many controversies. But yeah, that's it for the 74 to 41. I think ESPN did an okay job. There's some stuff like some of this is old basketball, so I don't really know much about it, but about the new things, yeah, I knew that. And then I feel some guys should be higher ranked than others, and some shouldn't make the list. But yeah. And then when we go over the whole list, we'll talk about players who should have made the list but didn't make the list. But yeah, that's it for 74 to 41. We'll see you for 40 to 11 next. What's up, guys? It's Things Daily. Today we're back here ranking the top 74 players of all time. Number 40 to 11. We're just gonna be looking at what ESPN said, reacting to it. We did 74 to 41 just previously, but yeah, let's get to it. Chris Paul at number 40. So we're just going to scroll through, and then at the end we're just going to talk about who we think should be higher, lower. So yeah, I don't agree with some of these choices here, but yeah. Because I personally don't think Allen Iverson should be higher than Chris Paul. You're like, because if you think about all-time like great point guards and stuff, Allen Iverson does not pop up like. Allen Iverson does pop up and stuff, but like Chris Paul, if you go to the top list, Chris Paul does not pop up as much. But there's a big difference between Chris Paul and Allen Iverson's game. Look at the stats here: 19 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. Allen Iverson, he could score, he could assist, he could ball handle. Chris Paul, he could not play defense. Couldn't play defense. That's the big difference. Allen Iverson is just more flashy, and that's just why people like him a lot. It's kind of like Kyrie Irving. If you're asking me who's better, Kyrie Irving or Chris Paul, most like 90% is going to say Kyrie Irving, but I'm going to go with Chris Paul because Chris Paul has the all-around game, more defense. Chris Paul may not be more flashy, but he's the better overall player. If you look at the stats and what he can do for you, for your team. He hasn't won a championship. Kyrie kind of got carried by LeBron too. AI never won either. Okay. Patrick Ewing, it's the same thing I said with Dikembe Mutombo, more like with Dikembe Mutombo. I think Hakeem Olajuwon should be hired because he at least like somewhat of a jump shot here. That's the thing. I don't know why Jason Kidd is 35, because the same thing that I said with AI. Jason Kidd could play defense, and he gets more rebounds, and he's 10th he also got an NBA title, and then he got 10th all time in 3-pointers. He's a way better overall player, and I don't know why he's not. He's only at 35. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Havlicek. Yeah, he's a pretty good overall player. James Harden. Yeah, he's got way better at the defense. He's modernizing the game with a lot of shooting, a lot of scoring. He might be like high on this list. We'll just look and see. Isaiah Thomas. Yeah. Steve Nash. That's nice because look, Steve Nash could play make and stuff, and he could shoot, and he actually he shot pretty good from 3 too, and he also won the MVP twice. Allen Iverson. Yeah, but the thing is, he did not win the finals. He might have led them to the finals, but he didn't win. Sean Stockton, same stuff I said with Chris Paul. A lot of these, like, they don't score as much. Well, Chris Paul scores, but like some of the point guards, like Jason Kidd, they don't score as much. They can play, make, and assist. Leads the league in assists, and like steals. I'm pretty sure all time. Yeah, Giannis is already gonna be. Look at Giannis' stat line already. But yeah, he was also called the Great Freak. Yep, he won MVP last year. This year, his numbers are better. And he's only playing 30 minutes a game. D Wade, yep, great all-time player. But Kawhi's a different man in the playoffs. He's got 2 Finals MVP. He's already played 9 seasons. But yeah, look, his stats are good. He can play defense. He can shoot. He's clutch. He's just way better. David Robinson, he could actually pass good for a center. He was just an all-around player. I like David Robinson. Admiral. Charles Barkley. Yeah, he was a pretty good guy. Just if MJ wasn't there, I feel like Charles Barkley could have ruled the whole 90s decade. That's the only difference. Elgin Baylor could yeah, he's a high-scoring wing. Scottie Pippen is like so underrated. I mean, I know you guys have heard about this because of all the Last Dance stuff with Dennis Rodman coming out and talking about it. But look, he still scored 16 points a game, and he was in MJ's shadow, but he was a totally different player. He could play defense. He was MJ's like helper. He was like his Kevin Garnett at 20, Dirk at 19, helping them win that championship in 2011. Moses Malone, original preps to pros, and he was joining the ABA as a teenager, so he kind of revolutionized. Another Malone, here we go, Karl Malone, the Utah Jazz, him and Stockton. Also, if it wasn't for MJ, they would have got some part of the 90s decade too. Jerry West, of course, he's the NBA logo. I mean, there's like petitions to make Kobe the NBA logo. Rest in peace, Kobe. But yeah. Julius Erving, the first high fly dunker, and he could actually score and rebound and assist too. KD, okay, of course. Of course, KD's gonna be here. He can shoot. He can play defense. He can shoot. He can play defense. Yeah, he can rebound. He can assist. He can score. He's led the league in scoring a couple of times. Okay, here we get into like the top 15-ish. Steph Curry, oh my. He can score like crazy, hit threes like crazy, and he can still assist like good. Play okay defense, play okay rebounding. Greatest shooter of all time. He's gonna break Ray Allen's record, I feel. Yeah, that's what I said. Hakeem Olajuwon, because he has a jump shot. That's the thing, and he can play defense. Averaged 31 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 3.4 blocks, 1.5 steals. Back-to-back title runs, and he has the NBA record for blocks too. Oscar Robertson. What is it called? He was like the king of the triple double before Russell Westbrook came along. See, that's the thing. I don't know why Russell Westbrook isn't ranked kind of like in this area. He was ranked in the previous category. I don't know why, but I feel like Russell Westbrook should be here. Some of these things I don't agree with. Some of these like things, but that was pretty okay. Now we're gonna go to the top 10, I guess. Here you go. Okay, guys. So today at 7, like or 2 hours ago, the NBA released the number 10 to number 1, like best 10 players. Side note, I have not looked at any of these, and so yeah, we'll compare who should have been here and who shouldn't at the end. Get on to it. Okay, number 10, Shaq. Obviously the most dominant player. Played for 6 or 7 teams. Let's count here. Yeah, 6 teams. Good scorer. Block. He could score like crazy. He dominated all the big men. He could push like 300-pounder guys out the way. Like, he had so much force. Kobe, rest in peace, man. But yeah. Also one of those another all-around players. Got 5 rings with the Lakers, won the MVP, 60 points in his last game, 81 points against the Raptors in 2006. What a great guy, and also Mamba mentality. Yeah. Tim Duncan, big fundamental. Okay. Played many years with the Spurs, almost 20, 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. A lot of people said he was boring. It's kind of like LaMarcus Aldridge. He's not like a flashy player. He's just boring. He just does it, kind of like a robot kind of type of thing. Dominating nearly 2 decades on both ends of the floor with textbook simplicity, and his mid-range bank shot was actually pretty good. Yeah, he has also got 5 rings and 1,001 regular season victories, the most with any player in one team in NBA history. Dang. Okay. Larry Legend coming in at number 7. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, almost like 2 steals. Him and Magic Johnson are just like the top 2, and they're always like fighting that 80s decade. And yeah, it's like he's like one of the best small forwards ever. Number 6, Wilt. NBA's scoring chimp, like most points a game, dominated the decade. The NBA had to change rules just for Wilt. Truly ahead of his time, yeah. NBA record 100 points, averaging 50 points per season. And he literally didn't even win MVP of the year. He got 50 points. But yeah, the only reason he doesn't rank higher on this list is he won only 2 championships. Okay. Magic Johnson. Okay. Johnson. He was tallest point guard at 6'9", legendary winner, great passer, could play defense, could rebound. That Larry Bird rivalry. May not be where it is, especially with the Showtime Lakers. Number 4, Bill Russell. 15 points, 23 rebounds, and 4 assists. Claimed 11 titles in 13 years. By turning this out, he's one of the greatest. 5 MVP awards. And 11 All-NBA selections. Number 3. Okay, we already know it's number 2. Number 1, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. No one in NBA history can match Abdul-Jabbar's lengthy list of achievements. 6 MVPs. 19-time All-Star, 6 championships. Named to 15 All-NBA teams, 10 first-team selections, and he leads the league in points scored like ever. So a lot of people like underestimate Kareem, but I feel like Kareem could like be better on the list, like instead of number 3 or number 4 all the time. I feel like he has a chance on other people. Number 2, LeBron. 6'9", 27 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. One of the greatest all-time players. A 3-1 comeback, 17th season, 4-time MVP and 3-time champion. The thing with LeBron is he'll win, but he hasn't won as much as the other guys. Like, he's got 6 rings. He's got 11 rings. He's got, how much has he got? I don't know much. I think he got 5. He won 5 times. He's won twice, but he's better than LeBron if you put them up against each other. I don't know how many. Oh, yeah, he's also won 3 times. But yeah, I think he's won 5. He's won 5. So, and Shaq is a 4-time champ. So yeah, I feel like LeBron gets more credit than he deserves because he's only won 3 compared to the other people. A lot of the credit comes from that 3-1 comeback, but that's one of the main things he done. And with the Heat, he got Wade and Bosh. He's only been like the main person only once, and that was like 2018 with the Warriors, or 2018 with the Cavs, and 2019 with the Lakers. Oh my, I said Warriors again. 2018 with the Cavs, and 2019 with the Lakers. But yeah, in those years, his team didn't do well in the playoffs. But yeah. Number 1, you already know, Michael Jordan. The Last Dance, the GOAT, greatest of all time. 6 rings, 6 Finals MVP, 5 MVPs, Space Jam global icon, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. His game changed the sport, his airness. But yeah, guys, that's it. We're going to talk about players who should have been higher, like Russell Westbrook, and players